This business can make $43,000 a month and it takes nothing to get started. Let me show you. So I get asked this question all the time. I want to start a company, but I don't know where to begin. And in this video, I'm going to talk through that whole process. I'm going to give you a play-by-play on how you can build this company out. And what's great about this business is all you need to get started is a laptop. There's no other requirements. And as this business starts to make money, you can cash flow the growth of this company into higher scales of income. Hi, I'm Cody Schneider. I have 15 plus years of digital marketing experience. And the business you're going to start today is going to be YouTube tutorial videos on how to set up Google Ads for different types of businesses. So for example, Google Ads for apartments, Google Ads for HVAC companies, etc. Then what you're going to do is start consulting on Google Ads management for these types of companies. And then from there, you're going to level up into building an agency, continuing to do this service business. So a productized service agency. And then from there, you're going to build a software that helps you run this agency, specifically a landing page software that uses AI to create conversion rate optimization increases. This business is a great business to start because the only thing that you need is a laptop, but it can evolve into a business at any scale that you want. And the question I get asked all the time is how quickly can I do this? It just really depends on the resources that you have available, specifically the time resources. If you sit down and you make a video a day doing these tutorial style videos for the next 90 days, I guarantee you will get to 10K a month in revenue. And if you do that for the next 6 months, you will 100% be able to get to $40,000 a month. And there's going to be a ton of people that say this is impossible and there's no way that this can happen. I've done this personally. This is how I built one of my first companies, was this exact process. While it's easy to start this business, it's hard to execute on it. And that's the challenge that you're going to have to overcome yourself. Another reason that this is a great business to start is because you're building distribution before you even have a product. And this solves the problem that a lot of companies have in the beginning. They don't have a way to get customers in the door for whatever the product or service that they're selling. So by starting with distribution, we're solving that problem. And by doing it in this way where we create YouTube content, we can actually make money off of the distribution that we're building. And what you're doing is you're cultivating this audience that has a problem that you can sell a service to later on. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go find all of the Google Ads for XYZ keywords. And let me show you what I mean by that. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to go to a website called SEMrush. And what I've done is I've isolated the keyword Google Ads for, and then I'm doing phrase match. And so what this is showing is all of these long tail keywords related to Google Ads for XYZ. And what I mean by that is Google Ads for apartments, Google Ads for boat rentals, Google Ads for electricians. And all of these keyword phrases have a really high search intent. If you are looking at these, or if somebody is searching these, what they're trying to do is identify, how do I run these Google Ads for my business? So this is another business that you're going to be servicing with this business that we're going to be building today. Before we dive into how to actually build this content out and what that process looks like, what I'm going to do is just show you why this is really effective as a way to get in front of people. So if I go and I search Google Ads for concrete coatings, this is an extremely competitive keyword phrase. Look at the average CPC there at $4, so really pricey. That means the cost per click to get somebody to go to your website or to a landing page from that traffic would cost you $4 for every click that you did. What is coming up on page one for this? The first things are YouTube videos. And so by making YouTube videos that are targeting these keyword phrases, you're going to be able to rank on Google and also rank on YouTube for those keywords when people do those searches. So again, we can look at this and you can see this exact thing here. And why we're focusing on these keywords is because we know that people are searching for these. We know that there's companies out there like electricians, like epoxy flooring companies that are all trying to find the answer to how do I run Google Ads for the specific type of business. To make that video, what you're going to do is do a step-by-step tutorial showing them how to set up their entire campaigns, what keywords to bid on, how do you structure the ads, how do you build the landing pages out, etc. And this tutorial is going to end up being super long. It's going to be probably 10 minutes. And they're going to go through this process and they're going to realize, oh, this is an absolute headache. I don't want to do this. Can I just hire this person? Before we get to that, let's talk about how you can monetize this part of this business at this stage so that it can cash flow and fund the next phase or growth of your company. All right, so there's a bunch of different ways that you can monetize this. One of the first ones is you're going to actually make ad revenue off of the videos that you create. So Google will pay you for the views that you get on these videos because they're selling advertising. Then they do an ad rev share with you. Now, because we're doing digital marketing type videos, we're going to get a really high payout for the views that we get on the platform. There's certain categories on YouTube that make more money. For example, finance, anything related to digital marketing, anything that has a high CPM or a high CPC, those are the types of channels that are very monetizable from a revenue standpoint. So first off, so to reiterate, you're going to make money off of the YouTube video. The next thing that you can go and do is you can create an email newsletter that you're going to send these tutorials out to people or any of the learnings that you identify related to Google Ads. And how you can grow that newsletter is by adding a call to action within the video to go subscribe at the link in the description. Just like this, go subscribe at the link in the description to my newsletter to get more growth marketing content just like this. So you're growing this email newsletter, and as you get to size, and because all these people have an interest in digital marketing, you can go and sell advertising space and make money off of that email newsletter. So you're making money off the videos, you're making money off the newsletter, and then the next thing that you're going to layer on is affiliate. So there's tons of companies that have affiliate programs that are related to Google Ads. A great example of this is a company called Supermetrics. Supermetrics helps you get data in and out of Google Ads into other places. It also does it for Facebook ads. It does it for all of these other ad channels that you could be doing advertising on. But they have an affiliate program. And so you can promote Supermetrics within your videos, but you could probably reach out to them as well and get them to sponsor the videos that you're doing. Now, this is just one example. You could do this with tons of different companies. So you're having that affiliate revenue coming in from multiple different companies that you're working with. All right. And so the next thing that you're going to do is go and create a blog about all of these keywords as well. So you're making the YouTube video, and then you're also making the blogs. Include those blog links within the videos. But the reason that you're doing this is you're going to try to rank for these keywords as time goes on, and then embed the videos within those pages as well. And what this does, again, is make another revenue source for you. It just creates more top of funnel to get people introduced to your brand. So you'll write these pieces of content. As you can see, I actually have a blog that's ranking for this exact one. Super simple, just walking through the step-by-step process. But what's happening right below this, you can see it's the YouTube videos here. And then on this blog, you can then go do AdSense, which is a way to monetize this blog's traffic. Now, the question I always get asked is, how do I write these articles at scale? There's 4,000 different variations of these keywords. DraftHorse AI is an AI writer that'll write hundreds of SEO optimized articles in minutes that you can publish directly to your website. So all you have to do is just take those target keywords, drop it into something like DraftHorse, and it's going to create that first version of your written content. So as these start to rank, then you come back and you refresh those, focusing on dwell time. And that's how you can make good pieces of content using AI written content. Okay, so you're monetizing your channel, you're making some money off of this. And as you do these tutorials, what you're going to see is that people are going to start reaching out to you, asking for your help to set up these campaigns. And this is how you get your first clients. This is how you get your first customers. What I would suggest doing is within all of the description of your videos, include a link to a form for people to submit to reach out to you. A great free solution is Tally Forms. You can go and sign up for free and use that. Now, why are these people reaching out to you? A couple things that are happening. First, they landed on your video, they watched it, so they trust that you know what you're doing. Second, they don't want to do this themselves. They want to pay somebody to manage this, and so that they can focus on their business and use you as a contractor, basically. And then third, why this is great for you is this can be a recurring revenue stream. So let's break down the numbers on this. How much money can you make and how quickly can you get to this? So again, if you post a video a day for the next 90 days, I guarantee you can get to 10K a month doing this. There's zero doubts in my mind. The reason for that is because you can go and get 5 clients within that next 90 days. And for each of those 5 clients, you can charge them $2,000 a month. It could be less, it could be more. It depends on what you can convince people to pay you. But at 10 grand a month, you're replacing your income at that point. If you have a corporate job or some other thing that you're doing for your daily work. So how you manage these clients is its own thing. What I would suggest doing is have a weekly meeting. You're going to have a dashboard that you're showing all the data and information related to the Google Ads that you're doing reporting on, and then do daily follow-ups with them, talking through, hey, this is what we accomplished, this is what we're seeing, this is what we're doing. The reason that most clients churn from an agency is because the lack of communication. That is the biggest factor. And again, all the tools you need to do all this are free. You can use what's called Google Looker Studio for all of the reporting. It's just a way to do data visualizations. And then you can use something like Google Tag Manager to do all of the data tracking, the actual leads that are coming in, and all of these videos. Learning all of this, you can just find it on YouTube. All of it is free and accessible. A great one for this is Analytics Mania. He has tutorials about everything that we've talked about today. And then the last thing that you'll need is something like Unbounce, which allows you to build landing pages that are specific to the ads you're running for your clients. And we're going to come back to this in a later part of the video when we talk about building a software that helps you build landing pages. All right, so you got your first clients, you're doing 10K a month, you're making revenue off of the videos, the email newsletter, and also the affiliates and your blogs. You got probably a great little company. Maybe you're doing 15 to 20 grand a month, but you're going to start seeing as you build more and more of these videos out, because these videos are evergreen content. And what that means is that new people are constantly going to be searching for these keywords. It's going to live on indefinitely into the future, but you're going to get more volume than you yourself can handle alone. And so at this point, you get to make the decision. Do I want to make an agency. Agencies are harder to manage, but you can make more money. And agencies are actually how you build wealth. It's because you're not selling your time anymore. You're selling others people's time, and you're taking a rake on top of that time. So to build this agency, you're going to need to go find Google Ads experts, and then your job turns into sales and managing clients. And maybe you hire some account managers as well to interface with clients and do that communication. And one of the best ways to find that global talent is through this company called Talent Fiber. They're basically a global talent headhunter. You give them a job description, and they're going to go find you all the employee leads that you need. Why they can find you the best talent is because they offer the benefits that the best talent is looking for in those countries. So as an example, they have a campus in Manila. They offer health benefits, the equivalent of a 401k to Philippine employees, and that allows them to go find and hire the best talent. So now let's break down the unit economics of how this can function. Say you have 40 clients, and each person that's on your team, they can manage 5 clients. So we'll do 40 divided by 5. That means that you need 8 people to be able to manage those 40 clients effectively. And I'm doing really simple numbers of this, but I'm just trying to get you to think about how to structure this company. So now you need those 8 employees. And let's say that on average, those employees cost $2,000 a month. That's their salary. So that means that you're going to put out $16,000 a month to pay their salary. Now, if you have 40 clients and you're charging them $2,000 a month to manage their ads for them, that's $80,000 a month of top line revenue that you'll be making. So when we think about the margin here, you're going to be making $64,000 a month after you pay your employees. And there's, of course, going to be other things from an expense standpoint, whether it's software, etc. But again, I'm doing a simplified version of this to just show the idea. Now let's expand this out. So you're making $64,000 a month, and over a 12-month period, that's $768,000 a year. And that's $700,000 a year. That puts you in the top 1% of income earners in the USA. You're managing your agency, you're making great money, but managing clients is a constant battle of working with people's emotions. So what you're going to move into is building software. And so as you run this agency, you're going to identify all these problems with your efficiencies. How do I build these campaigns out faster? How do I do reporting better, etc.? And maybe what you identify is that you absolutely despise unbounce. And so what you're going to go do is go build a piece of software that helps you build landing pages faster for your clients. And this internal tool that you build initially for yourself, you can then take that, brand it out, and then go sell it to other people that run Google Ads that are in your industry. And what's great is that you already have immediate distribution to sell the software because you have this YouTube channel, you have this email newsletter, you have this blog that you're getting traffic to. There's a couple components of this. How would I build this software? And then how would I also do the actual distribution for it? So let's walk through that. To build the software, initially what you go do is use an agency like HTML Burger. I've used them for years. Tell them I sent you. What they're really good at is doing 0 to 1 builds. So why this works more effectively than just going and hiring a single engineer is because when you have a team do that initial build, they have all these different people that have certain expertise that they can bring in. And so this allows you to get a product out faster. It's also just very uncommon to find an engineer that can build a whole piece of software themselves. So once you've built this piece of software, then you're going to start promoting it. You're going to promote it across your YouTube. You're going to promote it across your newsletter. You're going to promote it across your blog. But another thing you can do is also do programmatic SEO for all these keywords related to the software. An example of this would be HVAC landing page, advertorial landing page, mortgage landing page. What you would go and do is on your website, you would make blog posts or landing pages that show examples of what these different types of landing pages could look like. And because you also know Google Ads, you can run Google Ads to all of these landing pages, just like you do for your clients to get signups. Now you're getting clients, you're getting customer feedback. So now you're getting people to sign up for the software. They're starting to use it. You're getting customer feedback. And at this point, you're going to go and hire an engineer to work full-time on the product for improvement. So this is where you go back to Talent Fiber. Again, they're going to help you source that person that's going to work full-time on this. And that's it. That's this whole game. That's how you can go from I created a media company to I'm doing consulting to I own an agency to I built software. And anybody can do this. This is totally repeatable. You don't need anything to get started. In the next 24 hours, I challenge you to publish a video based on one of these keywords that's in the description below. And I guarantee that if you commit to this over the next year, you're going to be able to accomplish building this company, at least getting to one of those stages in the business. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is this is the new way to build wealth. It's building media first and then bolting on some type of businesses through that own media that you have. And thanks for watching the video. If you have questions, comment below. Also go follow me, Cody Schneider, on Twitter, and go and follow me on LinkedIn. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, go subscribe now for more content like this.